Happy Friday. I hope you've had a great week. We are finishing up lesson 8 today. So we are on lesson 8. And I'm so proud of you for sticking with this. I know we changed things last minute. So for those of you who are submitting work, great job and thank you. Our big question for this section, it's going to be chapter 6, even though we're on lesson 8. The big question is, how can changes in rocks over time be explained by the rock cycle? So that kind of brings me to my next point. Today you are going to learn about the rock cycle. And remember, a cycle is something that goes in a circle. We've talked about the water cycle before, I think, when we used, and recycle, when our prefix was re at some point in time during the year. All the months are running together. So you're going to learn about the rock cycle. You're also going to learn about the 3 types of rock. And so I made a quick little anchor chart that I just want to go over with you so you understand. So there are 3 types of rock: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. And it's funny, I actually learned this when I was in elementary school. And so this was like bringing back memories. We had these little rock kits and a magnifying glass. And we had to wear goggles. And it was just really funny to think about. So igneous rocks are formed when magma melts. It comes out of the volcano. It cools and then it hardens. So when it hardens, that is when igneous rocks form. I kind of compare it to when you're baking cookies. When you take the cookies out of the oven, they're really, really hot. And they're like soft. Like if you would touch it, your finger would indent. So they're really soft and your finger would indent. Then when they harden, then that's when the cookie is done. So the igneous rock is done forming when it hardens. Okay, so here I drew a little volcano. I'm not Michelle, I'm not good at art. Sedimentary rocks form from sediment. Sediment is a fancy word for sand, dust, and dirt in layers. Now this isn't saying you can go put sand and dirt in a layer and expect to have a sedimentary rock. It takes thousands, if not millions of years for sedimentary rock for any rock to form. Okay, so these are like the little layers. And then here, metamorphic. This is a rock changed by heat and pressure. So think about when we've talked about, like, I guess we as a group haven't, but hopefully many of you have read The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And you know that caterpillars, they go into a cocoon and then they go through metamorphosis, which is the act of changing, and they come out as a butterfly. So metamorphic rock is rock that used to be igneous or sedimentary, and then it changed by heat. Not just like, oh, it's 80 degrees out, I'm going to wear my bathing suit. Like extreme heat or pressure. Okay? So we've gone over the big question. We've gone over the 3 types of rock. Let's quickly go over vocabulary. There are 8 words, okay? So mineral is a solid, non-living substance found in the earth that makes up rocks. Texture, the size, shape, and sorting of mineral grains in rocks. Solidify means to make or become hard or solid. Obsidian is a dark rock or natural glass formed from lava that cooled very quickly. Granite is a common igneous rock that forms from magma that cooled within Earth's crust. Durable, able to last a long time in good condition. Compact, to closely pack or press together. And dissolved, mixed with liquid so no solid pieces are visible anymore. Okay, those are your vocabulary words. And then I wanted to bring your attention to page 61. It's important that when you're reading this explains the rock cycle. I had to read this 3 times to understand it completely. So do not just read page 60 and 61 and think, oh, yep, got it, done. You need to reread it and make sure you understand, because this diagram is going to help you. If you're a visual learner, right, this diagram is going to help you. But if you learn by reading better and understanding, then you need to read through this multiple times until you understand. That is all I have for you this week. Make sure that this is turned in by Friday, today is Friday. Make sure this is turned in by 5 p.m. And then again, your MobyMax assignments are also due today at 5 p.m. Have a wonderful weekend, and the next time I see you, it will be June. Bye.